the front end of a back-to-back. Welcome into Nuggets postgame live, presented by your Front Range Toyota stores. Christopher Dempsey alongside Bill Hanslick, and a couple of things kind of stand out. The Nuggets now have not led in any game for 8 straight quarters now, and so we'll see what happens tomorrow night against the New York Knicks.
But it points to one thing for 8 straight is you got to start better.
Okay.
Because if you look at third and fourth quarters of the last couple games, they've won those quarters, but not enough to overcome. So you got to start better.
They did not start that well, but the second half proved a lot better for them. Just a little bit too little too late.
Yeah, I really like when Coach Adelman put Nikola and Jonas in together. The physicality, they just gobbled up. They were getting murdered on the boards, and that changed around. Detroit started taking tougher shots. All the points in the paint they were getting, they didn't get as many. And that, to me, that started the comeback.
Yeah. Well, if you liked free throws in this game, these teams took 73 total free throws in this game.
And the Nuggets should have had more, by the way. Should have had more.
Everybody was irritated on the court. It was a whole thing. Look, the two guards for each team, the all-star guards, were really the stars of this game. Cade Cunningham, we knew this coming in. He had 22 points the first time these two teams met, 29 and 10 assists tonight, Hans.
Yeah, I mean, Cade he's not like a lights-out shooter. He just makes big plays. He knows how to get to the hoop. Might be a big three at an opportune time. Finishing there, he got free throw attempts. So Cade, again, showed his value. I don't know what their fans are chanting MVP is. Kind of a joke to me, but nice player. Very good player. All-star player. But he's not the caliber of a Nikola Jokic or Shea on OKC.
Yeah, he's still ascending into his career. Meanwhile, Jamal Murray for the Nuggets, 32 points for him, and he really almost single-handedly brought this team back in the fourth quarter, really kind of willed them back into this game.
Yeah, 14 in the fourth, would have had 15, but intentionally missed the free throw at the end. And Jamal had 8 assists, led his team on that. 4 of 8 from three-point. Yeah, Jamal is just a golly. He's showing why he's an all-star this year. Going right at whoever. I mean, they hacked him a bunch. I mean, he got 13 free throws.
I was going to say, I mean, we talked about how physical it was, and they were really trying to be physical and just close down space with him, and he just dealt with it.
And Scott and Chris talked about how Detroit is the #1 fouling team. So they might complain but that's their MO. Physical. There's so many 50-50 calls that if you could go to the replay, they would probably have an additional 10 fouls called on. They had 27 personal fouls tonight.
The Nuggets made good on almost all these free throws. They made 37 of 43, 86%. Alas, none of it was enough to get the victory here today. All right, we'll take our first time out here on Nuggets postgame live. When we come,
I thought he hurt his wrist. Fortunately, he didn't.
Oh, is that what you thought?
Yeah, because he was grabbing his left wrist.
Was that what he was grabbing? Okay.
Yeah. He hurt something else.
It was definitely physical. David Adelman, what?
So I was telling, okay, here's the kind of 47 fouls were called.
Yeah.
Probably should have been way over 50. 3 challenges, 2 technical fouls, 2 delay of games, and I think only one flagrant foul.
Yeah.
I think just the one flagrant.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
stuff, a lot of extracurricular
activity
happening in this game. David Adelman, he obviously noticed it too. Here are the coach's comments presented by Advent Health.
How would you describe their defense in this game and how it made it tough for you guys to make shots?
Yeah, they're extremely physical. Obviously, we shot 43 free throws. They do foul a lot. But yeah, they got into us. I didn't think I just thought we had a weird energy about us the second half, and then we kind of got ourselves going. We ended up scoring 121 points, so on 41 in the fourth. But it's just the challenge for us right now is with all the things that are happening, people coming back, the minute restrictions, we have to avoid paying attention to that. We just have to play and just deal with it as we go. And we're going to have some clunky moments. It's the rotation's different. We tried different things tonight. I'm just trying to fit people into the minutes they can play. And that's how it's going to be. I was really proud of the comeback, but I was not pleased with the early energy in this game.
Is it hard to be in rhythm when you're shooting that many free throws offensively?
Yeah, that's a good point. I also thought just the looks we got from 3 were great. Just one of those nights where it didn't fall for our team that's shot the ball so well throughout the season. I think the frustrating thing about these games is Cunningham shoots 11 free throws, Jamal shoots 13, Jokic shoots 3, and it's like a totally different game being played around the rim, near the basket, and I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, it's just like two different basketball games going on with the bigs and the smalls, and we just have to find a way to play through that. He does as well. But it was good to see him find a little rhythm there in the second half. I thought he was really impactful. I don't know. No excuses. We just got to find a way to get things done these last 4 games.
Can it be an especially good test almost to try and play through that frustration in consecutive games against 2 really good, really physical defenses that are fouling a decent amount?
I guess, yeah. I have no idea. I think he's trying to play through it. I don't think his frustration is without merit. So that's all I'll say about that.
How did you feel it worked when you had Jonas and Nikola in there together?
It was really good defensively. Offensively, we don't practice a lot. So there's a little bit of a feeling out process like there was early in the season, and we haven't had a chance to do that a lot because both guys were hurt. But I thought it was impactful. We packed the paint with those 2 guys. Jonas had a really good game tonight. 11 points, 11 rebounds, he's a plus 16. So I was trying to get him back out there any way I could with respect to the minute restriction of Nikola. Trying to do both things is very challenging. But we'll look at everything. These last 4 games, if that's where we have to go earlier in the game, possibly start those guys together. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll find a way to get it done if it's going to be impactful like it was tonight.
With Spencer sitting, how much did you feel like you were just sort of feeling out some of those lineups as far as whether it was 2 bigs or 4 guard lineups and just sort of trying to sort out the 4 for 48
Yeah,
minutes?
I am feeling it out, man. Like I'm feeling it out every game. We walk through stuff in a hotel room, and I presuppose lineups and put them out there in their sandals, and then we go play. Then you have to react during the game. And, that's part of the NBA. So there's no excuses there either. It's just I was trying to find a group that had some rhythm. We found a couple, but the end of the first half just killed us. We didn't take care of the ball. We missed some really good looks. And to their credit, they got out and ran. I mean, 26 fast break points is ridiculous to give up. If you're going to do that on another team's home court, it's going to be really hard to win the game.
How about Nikola's minutes? Are you restricted?
Oh, he talked a little bit about the double bigs, which is something that I think when we came into this season, we were all very eager to see how much they would use Jonas Valanciunas and Nikola Jokic together on the court, and then just exactly what that would look like, especially offensively. But they used it in big chunks here tonight. What did you
They were trying to go small ball, but the physicality just didn't lend the Nuggets to be a consistent at getting stops and still scoring. But when they went big, they gobbled up rebounds because they were behind in the rebounding, I don't know, maybe 10 at half, and those guys together, and they blocked some shots. I mean, it just made it tough in the paint.
and clogged everything up, yeah.
Yeah, it was exactly what he said. I thought the defense was really good. I thought they were impactful together, and yet they still figured out some offense out of that.
Yeah, we'll see how much they use it going forward. It feels like it's a little bit more of a matchup kind of night-to-night thing for me, but certainly effective tonight. Speaking of stops of the game and blocks, Jonas Valanciunas is our breaks plus stop of the game. He had 3 blocks and a steal in this game, Hans, and really, he has been.
This is what I like. Boom! That dude just hit a brick wall. But Jonas had some deflections. He scored inside. I mean, wow! But just love this guy.
I do too, and it's just like the dividends on both offensive and defensive ends of the court. All right, let's take our second break here.